Hi, Dan here with Oklahoma Joe's, and welcome to the detailed breakdown of our new Bronco drum smoker. So the Bronco is going to be the newest of our smokers, and it's also going to be a new type of smoker for us, a drum smoker. You may know these as a UDS, or an ugly drum smoker, and it works pretty simply. So basically what happens here is you build your fire in the bottom of this drum. The heat and smoke from that fire is going to naturally move vertically, and that's where you're going to put your food in the smoke chamber. Now you can hang food like ribs, or you can put things like pork shoulders and briskets on a grate, but you're still going to be using that natural movement of the heat and smoke to cook the food. So it's a really efficient, good way to smoke, and we wanted to take that design and basically add kind of all of our Oklahoma Joe features to it. That means our quality, our versatility, and we also wanted to add a level of precision in terms of controlling the fire and temperatures that you're getting in this type of smoker. So starting with some overall specs for the Bronco, it's going to be coming in at 43 inches tall with a 20-inch diameter drum. That's all going to be a 2.5 millimeter or 12 gauge cold rolled steel, all coated in a high temp paint, and the whole package will be coming in weighing about 140 pounds. So let's take a look at the exterior features, starting with our precision air control system. So the airflow through the Bronco is going to be controlled via this intake channel and your exhaust smokestack. So the air is going to come flowing through the intake down through to the bottom of the drum smoker where your fire is. It's going to feed the fire. That heat and smoke is going to travel up through, cook your food, and come out of the exhaust damper. So the way you're going to control that airflow is by adjusting these two dampers, open or closed, and they have a pretty cool indexing system here from 0 to 4. That's a good reference point for, when you're achieving temperatures that you're happy with, you can kind of just make a mental note where those dampers are set at so that you can remember to do that next time you're cooking. So the second piece of the control that you get with the Bronco is going to come from this sealed lid. So the lid has a Kevlar gasket installed on the bottom of it, which creates a nice sealed smoke chamber, and that allows you to have a lot more control over the airflow through the smoker, which in turn allows you to have a lot more control over the temperature in the smoker. And for those of you that use digital temp gauges and things like that, the gasket's pretty cool as well because it allows cables to pass in and out without leaking any smoke. Attached to that lid, you're going to see our brand new Oklahoma Joe's handle. So this is a rubber over-molded stainless steel handle. It will provide a cool touch surface to grab the lid by, and it's a nice chunky handle to hold the big weight of this lid. So below the handle, you're going to see our professional 3-inch temp gauge with glow-in-the-dark numbers, and it's got some nice big indicators for kind of major temperature sections from smoking to barbecuing to grilling. So that at a glance at a distance, you can kind of see where the temperature of your smoker is without having to get right up onto it. So moving on to the side here, we take a look at our modular shelf system. So on this side, we have our expanded metal shelf, which provides a great spot for workspace for prepping or taking food off of the smoker. And on the opposite side, we have our dolly/towel bar. So you can put tools on here, you can throw a towel on there, but you can also basically dolly back the smoker and move it around on its wheels super easy from that side. These can be interchanged, and then we'll also have an additional shelf available if you choose to use a 2-shelf setup. So moving to the bottom of the smoker, underneath you're going to have a drip cup, so that's going to allow for super simple clean out. You just pop that cap off and you can hose down the interior. All the debris and dirt will kind of drain through there, and pop the cap back on, and you maintain your nice sealed air intake. So off to the side, you have your 10-inch wagon style wheels, which are our signature for the Oklahoma Joe brand, and they make moving the Bronco around a cinch. So let's take a look at the interior components of the Bronco. So these are all going to be removable components. They're all going to be 2.5 millimeter cold rolled steel, and they're all going to be porcelain coated for easy cleanup and durability. So at the bottom of the stack, you're going to have your ash pan. So this serves two purposes. It's located right below the charcoal basket, so all of your ash from the cook is going to fall in here and be a nice easy way to grab by the handle and dump after you're done cooking. The other piece is you'll notice these holes in a 360-degree pattern. So this is going to ensure your airflow is even and it's not getting any hot spots in the charcoal basket. So you're heating all of that charcoal evenly. So that just drops in first. So the next component we're going to look at is the charcoal basket. So this can hold up to 8 pounds of charcoal, and if you set up your fire properly, it can last for over 10 hours for smoke. And it has this nice handle here with a notch in it so you can grab and lower it into the Bronco. So the next component we'll talk about is the heat diffuser. So this is a component that a lot of competitors do not include. This actually sits between the charcoal basket and your food, and it absorbs a lot of that heat. It diffuses the heat that comes off of that fire and really works to equalize the temperature in the top and bottom of the smoker. Again, just kind of giving your whole smoker a more stable temperature. It's right in there. So now let's take a look at the cooking components that are included in your Bronco smoker. First, let's talk about the cooking grate that's included in your Bronco. So it's going to be an 18.5-inch diameter grate, which gives you 284 square inches of cooking space. It's porcelain coated for easy cleaning, and it's going to be 6mm wire, so it's a nice beefy grate. It's good for about 2 pork shoulders. You could put a brisket on here, or you can even hold probably 2 racks of ribs on here. So that's going to be supported in your smoker by 3 stainless steel brackets. And it'll have 2 positions within the Bronco. Other cool features, it's got 2 handles on the side, so that's easy for grabbing the grate, or you can always hook it onto the shelf or the dolly bar when it's not in use. So the second cooking component that's included with your Bronco is going to be a set of 3 stainless steel meat hangers and a set of 9 stainless steel meat hooks. So these work by sliding into the brackets and allowing you to hang meat vertically. At the bracket, they have an indexing feature that allows you to basically set the position of the hook, and it stops it from swaying around in the Bronco. With the 9 meat hooks, it really gives you an incredible amount of capacity for the footprint of this smoker, which is a super unique feature of this and makes it a really useful smoker. Last but not least, we include a lifter tool. It's a chrome-plated wire tool that allows you to easily grab your meat off of the meat hangers, and it also doubles as a way to lift and lower the charcoal basket. So that has been the detailed breakdown on the Oklahoma Joe's Bronco drum smoker. For more information, please visit oklahomajoes.com. If you like this video, please subscribe, as we'll be coming out with more videos on the Bronco and other Oklahoma Joe products. Leave any questions or comments below, and thanks for watching.